appreciate our faculty, our staff, and the mentors so much. And it was fun to hear what you guys are teaching and see you around our students. We want this night to continue to grow.
Joe Bergeron is in one of my classes, so I got an invitation from him and from Brian Davis also. I teach a course on the African American in sport, so we kind of look at some of the issues around African American athletes and their unique experiences in the world of sport.
Dr. Harrison is, he actually connects with you on a level that most professors don't. He was one that I had this semester that I really wanted to invite so he could see the environment that I'm in and what I go through outside of the classroom.
Nate Boyer, he's in my advanced Pilates Evolved Laboratory class. So it's a movement and physical conditioning class.
One of the reasons I invited her is obviously she's my teacher, and the Pilates class it's in the theater and dance department. It's kind of an interesting class. I've never taken anything like that, and it's real good for stuff on the football field. I learn a lot about like core control and just kind of being in touch with your body.
Seeing the places of overlap in my own work and the work that's happening here on the field. As a director, my work is actually very movement-based, so I'm interested in what happens when bodies are moving with the volume turned down. And so being able to watch this group of people working as one, but inside sort of an individual frame is totally fascinating, because that's what I do in rehearsal every night.
I had a great pleasure of seeing Nate in a show just a few weeks back. It was produced by a lighting designer at UT, and he was fantastic. And at the time, Will and I were casting this football play, and I saw this guy who's just a marvelous actor, great guy. I talked to him after the show, and then of course just built like a football player. And so I said, we got to get him for the show. And of course he's playing football. But it was so it's a great pleasure to be here and feel honored to be invited by him.
I think it's a beautiful game. I think the physicality of it is fascinating to me, the athleticism of it, the power, literally the choreography of this practice has just been completely mind-blowing.
I know a lot of the teachers, I've had ones that come in the past as well that maybe haven't come to games before or anything like that, and to be right down there watching everything and see how it all works and to see what kind of time commitment and effort that we put into football.
I've been to some of these before, and it's always a good experience. I like the guys to know that even though we're professors in the classroom, we're human and we're concerned about all aspects of their life, not just their academic, but the athletic and all the other areas of life also.
A lot of people think that we're just athletes and we're just here to play a sport, but we actually do put forth a lot of effort in our schoolwork, because that comes first. We're students before we're athletes. And it's good to have the professors come out and see that, because they're not out there all the time. They're not with us 24/7 because they have their own lives to live. So to bring them out and to see the hard work that we have to put in, on top of our schoolwork is actually pretty good for them and us as well.
Yeah, it means something to me that hopefully making a connection with him that goes beyond just in the classroom. So.
In this process of trying to woo Nate into our project, there's a wonderful thing that happens, I think, with student athletes, that you can see this level of dedication in the way they sort of move forward in what they're up to. That's really stunning, and I think something to admire. So it's cool to be here inside his element and watch what he's up to, because I think he does a marvelous job joining us in theater and dance and just, getting on board for what we do.
I know that he could have invited anyone, and he chose to give me one of those fancy letters, and it was great. It's a great honor.